Got one for my roofer client out in Indy today. Apartment complex, about 13 buildings, 2 stories. Actively taking bids on re-roofs right now. So gonna get them out there tomorrow, give them a bid before time's closed, and it should be a pretty good one.
I got another appointment for my client at CCS. It is for Center in Rogers, Arkansas, and we're going to go out there next week to help her with her cybersecurity and her phones to give her the best support we can.
Yeah, I got an appointment today for my client up in Green Bay. It's with a family resource center. It's 20 users, fully managed services. They're looking to get a quote for the end of the year whenever they do their reevaluation. So headed out there next week, and it should be good appointment.
Yeah, so got another one today for my roofing client in Wilmington, North Carolina. It was actually a funny one. It was an appointment that I had already set with a previous property manager, and turns out she manages another property too, and I happened to call him. So yeah, we're going to go out there next week and give them another bid, and we actually closed a deal with them before, so hopefully we have the same luck on this one. So I think it's 9 buildings, all 3 stories, so should be a pretty good one.
Yeah, snag one from my IT client out of Wisconsin today. Pretty big, 80 users, has about 10 servers, looking for some MSPs to come in, give them proposals and quotes on project work for next year. I'm also actively looking for email providers, so should be a pretty good one.
Appointment for my roofing client down in Austin, Texas. They recently had a hailstorm down there, so been really trying to push to see who's been affected by that and how we can help. Came across a veterinary hospital. They just got absolutely destroyed by this hailstorm. They said they're going to need a complete re-roof. They're currently taking some bids. They'd love to add us to the mix as well, so going to get out there and see how we can help them.
All right. Take a sweat?
Yeah. What did we get 11 this morning? 12? Absolute crazy morning. I thought there was 12, but I saw 11. So.
I think 12.
I said 12 when I didn't realize that Evans was on the board already, so it should be 11.
11. All right.
That's pretty good. Let's keep it up. 11.
For Career Technologies, it was with St. Jerome Church and School. She said she has 100 Chromebooks and about 20 desktops/laptops, so about 120 end users. And she said the only people they can work with is the only people that can kind of like handle the service that they need, which I know they did IT, but we're setting up to go out there next Thursday and just pitch them full managed services.
It's huge. Who else got one? Evan, you want to tell us about it?
Yeah, calling your shot.
Yeah, had a call back yesterday from a cleansing record. The guy left a voicemail saying he assumed we're a roofing company. He's got a bunch of leaks. He's going to need repairs, possibly a re-roof. So played phone tag with him yesterday and finally got him on this morning. 13,000 square feet. We're going out tomorrow, and he is the owner, so he would be the final decision maker.
Kota, you had one.
Did,
Tell us about it.
I got one this morning for CCS. Was in Rogers, Arkansas. The prospect I was talking with is a facility, so they don't have a lot of cybersecurity or any kind of like medical protection when it comes to what they're doing. So Mark is going to go out on next Thursday to see if we can't lock that down for them.
Let's go. Lando?
Yeah, a couple good ones this morning. Affinity got one for it is about 200 users. They're looking for some project work coming up with firewalls. So probably end of this month, first part of November, John will be going meeting with them. And then Whiteboard also got a good one with my client's wife is actually alumni with this place. So they've got 100 users and an MSP right now, but said, you know, there's always room for more there. And then when I told my client about it, of course, he said, you know, he really like to get his foot in the door there with this connection with his wife. So
There you go.
yeah.
I want to hear from that man right there. That's a bad man.
Daytona Beach, that's where I set up my first R&K roofing appointment for the month. It's a 20-story high-rise. I called them and I didn't leave a message because I had left one in the past, but they called me back, and the property manager, Trish, said that they have a roof that doesn't have any leaks or anything, but it has wear, and they just want to tear it off and redo the whole thing, and they want a quote for now, so I was able to set that up for Tuesday morning.
There you go. Well, it's kind of hot one this morning.
Well, yeah, I grabbed one for 411 in Wisconsin. It's about 80 users, 10 servers. The guy's doing project work, like coming up next year, and he also needs somebody to do domains, so he's actively looking for MSPs and vendors to give him quotes. So I got that set up for next Thursday.
Let's go.
I got one for Roofing USA. Originally contacted this guy like 2 months ago. He said reach back out in October, so shot him a call. Was super busy at the time. He said just send me an email. I think we might do this in November now. I was like, okay. He kind of rushed me off the phone. Shot him over an email. I was like, let's just get the ball rolling, you know. You can get the numbers in your guys' hands, so when you do pull the trigger, you know how much it's going to cost. And he was like, yeah, schedule it. So we're going out there Tuesday, a little over 20,000 square feet. They want to get coatings applied to their roof and look at their gutters and other things around. So thank you.
Got one for my client over in Hamilton today, up in Canada. 6 users, 1 server, 2 locations. Said they needed help with workstations. So yeah, it should be a pretty good one.
Got an appointment for my roofing client out in Charleston, South Carolina. It was someone I had contacted about 2 months ago. They said to follow up with them around this time. They're looking to get some coatings applied to their roof, and reached out again. He said shoot me over an email. Sent him over an email. He said let's find a time for you guys to come out. Booked it for next Tuesday. Also mentioned how he wants us to look at their gutters and some other things around their building that they had concerns about.
Yeah, we had a couple good ones today. One for my Atlanta client, that being about 100 user account here that would be looking for some project work. Also said there's always room for more managed service providers here, so good foot in the door there. And also one for my Buffalo client who is actually has a family member who is alumni of this Christian Women's Academy, and there's also a few hundred users here that's also going to be looking for some project work, and my client, of course, would really like to get the foot in the door there, you know, with the family connection with this place. So both of these are going to be happening early November, so both these some good opportunities.
I booked my first appointment for R&K roofing for the month this morning. I originally called the place and did not leave a message, but got a call back and set up an appointment out of an inbound call. The property manager explained that they recoated the roof of their 20-story complex in 2015, and while they aren't currently having any leaks or anything, it is showing a lot of wear, and they want to tear it off and redo the whole thing and get an estimate for now. So our introduction will take place Tuesday morning.